Hello everyone, this is your loving host Dr. Afshan Hashmi, best-selling author, radio and TV personality. And today, friends, I will be reviewing the TV serial which comes on Bravo, The Real Housewives of Dubai. But before diving into the topic, I would like to remind you that these are my two books. The first one is The Modern Mughal Mentality, New Strategies to Succeed in India and the Global Marketplace. And this book was hot number one new release on Amazon, as well as it was Amazon bestseller. And I want a documentary to be made, and many American companies are featured in this. So, for example, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Levi's, Starbucks. So, all those CEOs listening, please contact me at Afshan at drafshanhashmi.com to make my dream come true. And all those documentary producers, whether you are in Hollywood, Bollywood, or independent, please contact me at Afshan at drafshanhashmi.com. My second book, The Outbreak of a Monstrous Infection, is also an Amazon bestseller. And I want a web series or a TV series or a movie to be made. And Tilflix has given me a very good evaluation, and you can go and see it on my website www.afshanhashmi.com. And please contact me if you are in Bollywood, Hollywood, or independent movie or web series producer. Please contact me at afshan at drafshanhashmi.com. And folks, also I want to tell you that I want sponsorship for this doco series. So if you are looking for a sponsor, if you are looking to get your product promoted, just imagine, folks, this doco series is syndicated worldwide to 300 million listeners. So if you give me sponsorship, your product will be promoted in a very very reasonable price, because it takes a lot of energy and money to produce these kind of beautiful programs. So please contact me for sponsorship at afshan at drafshanhashmi.com. Having said that, friends, now I will tell you that what is what is the Real Housewives of Dubai. And I'm going to the Bravo, I'm on Bravo website, and they say that as the 11th city in the franchise, the Real Housewives of Dubai follows a dynamic group of lavish women as they run business empires and expertly navigate a highly exclusive social scene within this ultra luxe billionaires playground. Whether they are dining on a mountainside overlooking a valley of 1,000 camels or hosting the wedding event of the year, these ambitious and glamorous women prove everything is more extravagant in the city of gold when new group of dynamics threaten long-standing friendship. Tensions inevitably reach boiling point. So if you can't handle the heat, get out of Dubai. So this was from the Bravo website, and now I will give my review and thoughts of this. So this the Real Housewife of Dubai, the reality franchise. I love the franchise Real Housewives franchise as a whole. And when this was announced, I was very curious. So I watched each and every episode of that, and I just loved it a lot. It comes to the opulent city of United Arab Emirates, Dubai, which has seen the population and wealth explode since oil was found in the region in the 1960s. In many ways, the wealth in that city is as new as most of its skyline, but much of it comes from people who moved there to take advantage of the opportunities the oil-rich city present. That diversity is reflected in the caste, and there is a diversity in the caste. And actually, Of the six castmates, Al Madani is the only one who was born and grew up in the UAE. It's pointed out in the episode that 75% of cities' residents are expatriates. The rest come from a combination of places from England to Lebanon to Kenya to the United States. The Brit is Caroline Stanbury, who has reality experience from Bravo's Ladies of London. She recently got married to her second husband, former Real Madrid player Sergio Carallo. He's closer in age to her daughter than her, but she feels divorced and her relationship with Sergio has rejuvenated her. She is throwing a hen party that is a bachelor's party where Sergio will attend, and she's inviting her closest Dubai friends, but not everyone in the cast. Chanel Ayan is one of the ones left off the list, though she and Caroline don't get along. One of Dubai's top models, she knows she's beautiful and tells everyone about it. Caroline is frenemies with Caroline Brooks, who hails from Massachusetts. Brooks and Ayan don't get along either, but they have mutual friend and fashion designer Lisa Milan. After the hen party, which suggestive games are played because suggestive games are played. And Nina Ali, born in Lebanon but raised in Austin, holds a dinner for the cast. As stories of the hen party get the table laughing, Ayan tries to force a topic change given that she wasn't there and doesn't care about any of what they are talking about. What we expect from the Real Housewife of franchise. This was like a fresh outlook because it went to a Arabic country and they did that. And there were some concerns about the Real House of Dubai, which is still a big mystery to most people here in the US. Would at least try to show details about the culture and of a wealthy city with a large Muslim and Arab population. But the way the first episode plays out, the show could have taken place in any other 10 cities where the franchise has set up shop, which is a huge missed opportunity. So, they could have shown the culture of Emirati because whatever they are showing here is not the culture of Muslims or the culture of Emirate. So there is this shortfall here. Of one of the biggest issues is that five of the six cast members are expats, with Al Madri being the only native. So there's really no tie to the city's past and no tie to any of its culture, with the possible expectation that they all have been very good at marrying into or accumulating massive amounts of wealth. Even Brooks, who supposedly divorced her husband and came away with nothing in order to keep custody of her son, seems to living a good life in a city where, as she points out, a one-bedroom condo cost as much as a mansion in Georgia. Even Al Madani espouses how being Arab and Muslim doesn't necessarily mean that she has to walk around in restrictive clothing and have no social life. That's more culture than religion, she says. She is even being divorced twice, while we doubt that a UAE native who was very conservative would even do a reality series. It may have been good to find a cast member who was a skosh more conservative to show a perspective of the usual culture of UAE. So there is a pitfall there. Then there was that goat story. I just didn't understand what that goat story was and what they were trying to show. I don't think so that the Emirati people of today they keep goat in their house. So there was a pitfall there. So overall, I would give this series 3.5 out of 5 stars. Because there was a culture pitfall. I liked it, but not that much because there was pitfall of the culture. The Emirati culture is not like that. And you can see I'm wearing my abaya, to give the review. How do I look? Just let me know in the comment section. And so, as I was saying, I have given this TV serial like 3.5 stars, and I'm looking for season two coming. And I'm looking forward, and when it comes I will see it. If I like it, I will give a review of that. Having said that, I would have liked it a lot if they have taken a Marathi woman. And there are very rich Marathi people living in Dubai, and showed their culture. Even if it's conservative or anything, they should have shown that. So that would have been very good. So I give this series only 3.5 out of 5 stars. And before ending the broadcast, I would like to remind you that these are my two books. Please go and buy these two books, because the sale of these books brings food to the table. Having said that, friends, and also I want to please give me sponsorship for these doco series. And if you like my program, please give me sponsorship, because this doco series is syndicated worldwide to 300 million listeners. So just imagine, if you give me sponsorship in a very, very reasonable price, your product will be syndicated to 300 million listeners. Having said that, friends, now I will end this broadcast, and I will say in Arabic, Ahlan wa sahlan marhaba, which means welcome, and Khuda Hafiz in Urdu, which means God is with you, and cheers, and bye bye, and assalamu alaikum, which means salutations, and it is a way to greet, and Muslims greet by that. Having said that, friends, cheers and bye bye.